You have a goal in mind and you want to achieve success in it. Now, how do you reprogram your mind for that success without any professional training or background whatsoever? Now, let's understand what is programming of the mind. As you would have heard, there is a famous saying by Bob Proctor where he says, thought becomes things. Now, whatever has been your thoughts, your emotions, your actions in your previous experiences of life, all of them are like commands that you have given to your mind, which has resulted in your current scenario. And those commands are actually the programming of your mind. Now, how do you reprogram? You see, if you want to bring any external change, any change in the outer world, you need to start with your inner world and bringing changes of the thoughts and emotions and actions inside of you. And those will be the recommands or the reprograms of your mind. And that is reprogramming. Now, in the NLP sessions that I take in my coaching, there are various ways that I take my clients through, but I will be happy to give you some of the steps today. The first step is to set a very specific goal. When you have a specific goal in your mind, you're feeding the mind with a specific command. So make sure that your goal is specific, it is achievable, and it is time-based. So let's say you want to achieve success in your finances. You will be very specifically writing, I want to achieve X amount of money by this year end, give it a time. And once you have that specific goal in your mind, you evaluate, which is the next step, you evaluate your current scenario, your current situation, and what is the program that you have given your mind currently. So start by evaluating what is your current clothing, how do you live, what is your lifestyle, what kind of company do you keep, who are your friends, what is the conversation that you have throughout the day mostly about, what do you eat, what kind of utensils do you eat. When you start observing this, you try and understand what are some of the problems or resistance or obstacles that is stopping you from achieving that success. Do you have any limiting beliefs? Like if there is any utensil that you have in your house which you keep for the guests. I had this belief. And I would always take those utensils out when there would be guests in the house. So what am I doing? I have a limited belief that I keep the best for the rest of the people, and I myself am regular using the regular stuff. So are there any kind of these kind of limiting beliefs that you have in your life which is stopping you from achieving that success that you have in your mind? So once you evaluate your current scenario, now is the time to actually reprogram your mind and feed it new command. How do you do that? You start writing your goal down in present tense. Writing always helps because that actually helps in feeding the mind with new command. So you write down the goal in present tense. Start with I am blessed with X amount of money by this year end. And then once you've written that down, you start with a visualization. Use all your senses in your visualization technique. This is a very powerful technique because then you will actually visualize as though this goal has happened. Just imagine you have the check of that amount in your hand. What are you going to do? How are you going to behave? What clothing will you wear? What will you speak to others? What are others going to speak to you? What kind of new friends will you make? What are the new things that you will be buying with that? Live through all of that as though it is really happening. This is how you're going to feed your mind with new command. And then add another layer of actually starting to behave like that. So you start acting, you pull out those best utensils in the house, which already is there. You literally tell yourself that, I do have this particular job that I am in right now. Though I'm very financially stable and extremely good financially, I'm just doing this for the moment, just because I want to engage myself. I'm doing that, but I am all wonderfully financially stable and I have this much of money with me. So you try and put behavioral changes in your life. You create those external references around you. When you start creating external references, you're feeding your mind with external things that your mind is seeing from its surroundings. See, what happens is, as an example, people who are not financially well-to-do, what they do is, if you see their lifestyle, you would be seeing a messy wardrobe, their house is like stuffed with too many things, their car is probably, the back seat is full of too many junk things. They're seeing mess all around, and the brain is actually seeing a messy surrounding, and that is what it is feeding on, and therefore your financial it also impacts the financials accordingly. So bring those changes in your life in the surroundings so that you can actually feed your mind with the command of reprogramming it for financial success. And once you do that, you will see that your life is slowly shifting for the better. So see and try it out for some time. It actually works very well, and in a lot of coaching sessions that I have done, it has worked extremely well for clients. So try it out and see the difference in your life, and I hope it has helped you. If you like this video, I can of course help you with step-by-step guidance on how to achieve and fulfill some of the goals that you have in your life. So I'll be happy to meet you personally over any coaching session. You can get in touch with me. And until then, I will be seeing you again with another video tomorrow. So see you soon. Bye-bye.